mix and match as far as teams are concerned, and we are together for the young and athletic Grizzlies. We talked about John Moran.
I mean, it's so important what the first responders do. What their job is. You just can't say enough thank yous for whatever.
The homestand. We'll have a 3-game road trip starting in Dallas on Friday, but business to take care of here tonight. Crowder steals the tip, and Memphis will control. They beat Brooklyn the other night in overtime, and this guy, John Moran, had an unbelievable sequence to close regulation and in overtime. Valanciunas, that's where he likes to set up, Stu. You said right on the block. Is 5, an assistant in Atlanta. And LeBron James.
Not the way that Frank Vogel wanted to start the game with putting people on the free throw line, but that's something that they're going to have to make sure they pay close attention to.
Where the lob was there for McGee, but the layup just rolled off the Durant. Likes to get to the basket, and it's blocked by the Lakers. 12 player of the year when he was a Duck up at Oregon. He starts his scoring, and it is 4-0. Lakers looking for their first basket. That's off of AD. 25 first-half points against the Hornets. And again, LeBron didn't score his first point until about a minute or so to go in the half. Davis, top of the key, it settles in, and the Lakers are on the board.
I mean, he's got such a soft touch, his range.
Davis going to try the 3. Everybody just kind of standing around and looking at it, and it falls right into the lap of Dylan Brooks. Underneath, score. Lakers need a timeout early, but they're not going to. AD now to Caldwell Pope. KCP, good dish underneath. Bradley scores.
Oh, what a play by KCP. Left hand dribble into the paint.
And shot 50% from the field in 19 minutes against the Hornets. Valanciunas trying to work on McGee, backing him in. Just trying to play muscle ball, and that's going to be a travel.
That was pretty good.
This right now are the slowest. Good bounce to McGee, who throws it down with one hand.
Again, that's the way you attack. Don't try to shoot finger rolls and things in the paint.
That's something that JaVale really wants to work on, it is rebounding. He has not been happy with the way he's been hitting the board. So we'll take a close look and a watchful eye on that tonight. Brooks gets tied up 134 the other night, all until they did it the other night. All right, I talked about pace. I just kind of gave you a taste of it. Mike, expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, so that was a look at Taylor Jenkins, the coach there. Before the game, I asked him about the pace because they're second right now in the league. Obviously, the Lakers at the bottom, and that's exactly what Memphis wants, Bill. They want to push. They want to run. They're young for the most part. They don't have those guys in the half court to do that. That's what LeBron James can do, breaking down a defense anytime he wants.
You know, that time they were so
right to the rim. Morant, such a great ball handler, and a good dish. Valanciunas blows the layup. He was right there underneath. Morant led the NCAA in assists last year. Spinning LeBron, trying to kick it out to Bradley. Hook shot shooter, and LeBron from the outside. In fact, he has the best percentage off of
the tip it out of bounds.
So slow start for this Laker team. Stuck in the mud here in the first quarter. Bounce it to Bradley, trying to feed it to McGee. And he had it taken away easily by Morant. Close quarters. Brooks for 3.
That's because Morant did a great job of helping the helper. He went to Valanciunas' man and picked off the pass.
Anthony Davis, #1 pick in the draft. Out of Kentucky. LBJ, also a #1 pick. Bouncing. AD, kiss it. Off the glass. Score and 1. LeBron, Davis, the combo works again.
I tell you, that two-man game there is when I don't know how you play that one, because if it's a good screen, one of those two are going to end up with an absolute gimme shot.
10 as Davis bounces it in. Lakers shot just.
Energy wasn't where it should be.
Lakers 2-1 for the first time in 9 years after that blowout win the other night.
Cracks me up.
I know, you love that.
3 games in.
Come on, I'm thinking positive.
I understand that, but...
And by the way, remember we talked about the tacos the other night? You were right. 111, below 111, they feed the fans.
The fans should really get their bellies full this year.
A lot, I think. That's nothing but net on the little run. Good things hearing about him. Had a good preseason. That one's kicked out of bounds.
Back to the bat. That was some play by Anthony Davis.
Quinn Cook ready to check in. Davis now playing a little defense.
Through the glass to see how great that play was. Look at this pass. Look at this reception and finish. That's some play by AD, and he was actually looking for a foul. Didn't get it, but he'll take the basket and go the other way.
And LeBron is at it again. Give him back with a deuce, and that's Jones, Tyus Jones. Also played at Duke. Cook. Guess what? He's also a Dookie. Underneath, lay it off and miss. Going to be taken by Grayson Allen. So Duke well represented on the court right now. That was intended for Jones. It went here tonight at Staples Center. Glad you're with us on Spectrum Sportsnet. We'll be with you again Friday in Dallas. Pull up, Cook, got it.
Good screen by Dwight. Wide open jumper.
Is on the court. Good things happen on both ends of the floor. That's the way it's been playing out so far. Grayson Allen, no. Rebound, Anthony Davis. 25-22. So the Lakers battling back, trying to restore order. Hook pass back to AD. 14 to shoot, 2.5 in a quarter. Tries to muscle his way in as he goes into 5. Made 5, has 5 rebounds. Well, if you think you know, your Lakers had 15 Friday versus Utah. Had 5 the other night in a dozen minutes. Guduric. Here's Cook. He's open. On its way. Not there. Tipped up, no. Tipped up, no. Battled down goes AD. And here they come. Bounce. Tyus Jones rides it up, rides it in.
AD. He could touch the ball. He did a good job of pity-patting those feet and avoiding the whistle.
Right now, Davis 1 rebound away from a first quarter double-double. 12 and 9. Although he's only 3 for 11 from the floor. Valanciunas will try a 3. Unsuccessful. Rebound to Dwight Howard. 3. KCP fumbles it. Nearly turned it over. Lobs underneath. Finished by Davis.
Wow, they dodged one there because the ball.
They get a stop here to tie or take the lead for the first time. Grayson Allen alone in the corner. Settles in for a triple.
That's a good find that time.
Shoots 27% overall and from behind the arc in the early going this year. Fake by Davis. Here he comes. Lay it up and down he goes. And he'll go to the line. He spends an awful lot of time on the.
To help him up. AD trying to add to his game-leading 14.
The 26-year-old. And he knocks it through. So the Lakers already 9 free throws once. What about that shoulder, Mike Trudell? What do you know?
Well, you know, after the game, the previous game, Bill, AD actually didn't say anything about the shoulder. It sounded like today it just started to get a little bit sore. So he came out early to shoot and test it out. Obviously, he has been favoring it a little bit, but, you know, he also has 16 points and 9 rebounds. So, I don't know, Stu, what do you think?
Beware of the injured big.
You're right. Despite
crazy.
the fact that he doesn't seem to be 100% with that shoulder. Look at the numbers he's putting up.
100% effective. Allen, nice runner, floater over the outstretched Dwight Howard with 2, with 1. Davis, not a bad look. A little running 3 down the middle of the court.